Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for Broadway World. Multi-platinum recording artist and star of stage and screen, Vanessa Williams is back on Broadway as a special guest star in the hit musical review After Midnight, playing here at the Brooks Atkinson Theatre. And I caught up with Vanessa just minutes after her opening night curtain rang down. Congratulations. Welcome home to Broadway. How do you feel?
I feel fantastic. I mean, you know, we had such an amazing run with Trip to Baniful. It was a play. It was, you know, Horton Foote and Cicely Tyson. And then to jump into this 3 months later with the electricity of Duke Ellington, a live band on stage, the phenomenal dancers, and the music I get a chance to sing. I mean, I'm doing Zazu Zaz, Cabs Calloway made famous. I'm doing Stormy Weather, which is done by Lena Horne, who's one of my idols of all time. Sunny Side of the Street, and I get a chance to dance with Dancing Boys. I mean, it doesn't get better. This is musical theater and exactly what I live to perform.
Warren Carlyle put you into the show, which is so rare. What was it like working with Warren going into the show?
Warren was such a pleasure. And it was kind of a mutual admiration society because he appreciated me taking it seriously. Musical theater is an art form. I went to college. I've done high school, middle school, and I studied it. And for me to be a professional and appreciate the art form and to come in prepared kind of blew him away because it was almost a rare breed nowadays, which is unfortunate. But, you know, sometimes the marquee doesn't allow people that have been beating the streets for forever. So it was such an honor to work with him. I hope we can do it again.
About this material, this gorgeous songs you get to sing in this whole world of Duke Ellington?
Well, I Can't Give You Anything But Love is my first number, and we kind of make a transition from being very naive and sweet to Stormy Weather, which is really kind of tragic and soul-bearing, to Zazu Zaz, which is After Midnight, and you've got the club moving and definitely in that tipsy zone, and then Sunny Side of the Street where things are lovely, life is good, and nothing's better than Dancing Boys flanking you.
And working with these wonderful dancers and being part of this company.
Well, Desmond is back. Desmond Richardson is back, and just the fact that he was injured for a couple months, so starting back on the same night with him, and then Dooley was away for a couple weeks, so it kind of felt like an opening night for all of us because everyone was so happy and to have a new, you know, a new ensemble. So it was fantastic. These dancers are amazing. I'm in awe, and every form of ballet and tap and showgirls and rhythm, they're extraordinary. I'm honored to be on stage.
And tell me what tonight meant to you, your return to musical theater on Broadway and the audience's reaction.
You know, musical theater is in my blood. It's effortless. And I think people can tell when I get out on stage that it makes me feel good and I feel so comfortable. Whatever the emotion, whatever the style, it's what I was meant to do. And I really feel that this was my calling. So it's great to be back to do what I know I do best.
So my final question is, when you took your bow tonight, what went through your mind?
When I took my bow, I was just happy to be back. You know, I was soaking it all in. My youngest is 13, and she doesn't remember being into the woods. She was only like 2 years old. So this is the first time that she's seen Mom do her thing on the stage, and I think she's impressed. I'll have to ask her.
Have the best time tonight. Welcome home.
Thank you so much.